I'm here to talk to you about talent. Really quickly, I want to ask a quick question. How many people in this room need to find great talent? Please raise your hand. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I was talking to the right crowd. Anyway, Censia is the next generation recruitment platform democratizing talent. We exist to change the way that companies find and engage the best people out there by changing recruiting from something that is heavy human time and cost and has quite a lot of human bias into one of predictive intelligence and automation. And we do that through a next-generation talent search engine for the enterprise, where instead of having to have humans look at platforms like LinkedIn, we predictively deliver them the best people for the right opportunities, and we do that with radical efficiency and equality. My team's fantastic. They are incredibly impressive. Every one of us have focused for the last, I would say cumulatively, probably 80 years of the enterprise. Our CTO has focused on, for the last 20 years, building high infrastructure, big data, and AI platforms for large-scale enterprise. Tim Johnson was one of the early sales leaders at Marketo, took them all the way from 50 employees all the way through IPO. And Rebecca Poole was prior the global head of product management at IBM Watson. So we're super excited to have our team. We launched our platform exactly about 4.5 months ago. And so far, we have about 45 enterprises as customers. We have hundreds of users, so we're super excited. And all of these companies come to us and look at us as a solution that can transform their hiring. The talent acquisition market's a lot larger than pretty much anyone ever knows. As you all raised your hands saying it's important to you, it's really important to every company out here, out in the world. And globally, it's a $500 billion industry, and the talent acquisition technology market by 2020 is going to be $113 billion. Number one priority for every company, attract, hire, and retain the best talent. But hiring today looks a lot like this. So how does it get to this, where we just know the right person? The problem today is that there's a lot of error, there's a lot of bias. It takes a human between 24 to 33 working hours to build a short list of talent. And there's a lot of misalignment between hiring managers and recruiters. So we invented an intelligent people data platform that automates sourcing. Through data science and machine learning, we model and analyze real people. We take the top performers that either you identify or your company sees or the market that the market identifies. And we build you a short list instantly with the right people that you want to go after. We do that where we expand the talent pool massively for organizations, and we deliver those slates in 3 to 5 minutes. We deliver it while you're sitting with the hiring manager, so there's that real-time alignment. And obviously, the transformation on an ROI level is very high. The time to interview goes from 3 weeks to 3 days. So we start delivering interview-ready candidates right out of the gates. And the time to hire goes from 8 weeks to 3 weeks. And this is what we've seen across our 45 customers. But more importantly, we have a big focus on inclusivity. How do we drive more diversity into organizations? What we noticed was that there was a big change when there was a focus for companies on diversity. When the company itself has a diversity policy, the offer acceptance rate goes almost 50% in both male and female categories. When there's diversity in leadership, the offer acceptance goes up even higher. And the ROI for diversity beyond hiring, it's good for business. We all hate that our tech talent turns over all the time. Well, unfair treatment is the largest driver for turnover tech costs, costing companies $16 billion in employer replacement costs just in the United States. And yet what's crazy is that 57% would have stayed if they noticed that their company was taking active measures to improve diversity. And so we looked at this and said, how do we remove human bias in this entire process of search? Because it is a really big place that this is coming in. Our pricing model is a SaaS-based model. We have 2 different ways that we deliver our solution. One is to automate sourcing, and the other one is both intelligence and process. So it's not going to only tell you who the right people are, it's going to get those candidates engaged and slot them in for interviews. Thank you very much.